Hello and welcome to my channel, friends. Thank you so much for being here. If you normally watch my videos, you know it's all about playing music. But today, I thought of doing something a little bit different. I want to take you guys into the studio with me. We are going to record something together. We are going to mix it. And I want to show you how the mix work, especially when you're working with Sungura music, how we add plugins and everything. If you are someone who's starting music production, this might help you. Stay close and watch how I go by mixing. If you are only here to listen to the final production of this mix, I suggest you skip to the last 3 minutes of the video. That's where I'm going to post the whole mix. Stay close and let's have fun. I recorded about 4 tracks of this Sungura mix. 2 are rhythms, one is lead, then we have bass. Then this I'm gonna just use as bass chorus, something like that. You're going to hear it. So first of all, when you have tracks recorded like this, you want to listen first to it. Obviously, I didn't even create any drums. Let me play a little bit of this so you can hear how it's sounding raw without any mix, anything. I haven't done anything. Sorry to cut it short. We are still gonna listen to it at some time further away with our video. So the very first thing I do when I'm working is I try to obviously put everything into order. Let's just loop this so when we are mixing it always play back into the same loop. So first we need to group and color things so we won't make any mistake when it comes to mix. So this first here is the rhythm. So we are going to name it main rhythm. When it comes to rhythm, I always love to color it something bluish. I love that color. Then this is sub rhythm. Okay, so let's just name it as well. The spelling doesn't matter as long as we can see. Let's also color it with something maybe darker, yeah, something like that. The third one is lead. Okay, let's name it lead. I like to color lead with green. Yeah. Then this is bass. I love to color bass with this color here. Let's give it the same color so we won't get confused. So yeah, now we have everything colored, so we will be able to see exactly what are we dealing with. I'm gonna work with it by order going down. Let's do a kick and maybe a hi-hat to just give our beat. Okay, let's I love to use this kick. It sounds a bit okay. This is how I line it. Okay, let's open. All right, let's just put here our beat 1/16, and let's just zoom it a bit so we are able to line it. Now we come here by C3, just draw it there. Let's draw our kick. yeah, now we do have our kick. So all we're gonna do is to edit into our tracks. Okay. Now let's play it together with the beat. Okay, now let's try to get the hi-hat. Yeah, this sound better. So let's edit over there. I think that should work. Let's just add some notes here to make it fuller. So in all these gaps where there's nothing, we'll just add maybe 1 or 2, then we cut the volume from it. You're gonna hear shortly how it sounds. Let's play it with a beat. Okay, let's solo it. Yeah, that's how it's going to play. So also let's just expand it as well. We are going to start doing the gain staging to put everything at the right levels. Try to balance the sound as well, to put them, pan the guitars left and right. Then we can now go for our plugins. So first, let's just use a kick. So as you see, the kick is very loud. Okay, let's just turn it down. As you see here, I turn it with negative 13.4 dB, and it's playing below 18 here. So we can balance now everything following that kicker. Let's put the rhythm. Let's put it down. Okay. I think that's fine. Let's put sub. Okay. They are all playing almost at the same levels. Yeah. Let's also do the same with lead. That's sounding better. So now we going to do some panning. Put certain guitars left, right, also just try to make it balanced. So usually you can pan all other guitars, but bass and kick, you need to leave it on the center so it balances the whole beat. Let's also put our bass in mono. Okay, let's start with our rhythm. First, we're just gonna cut the low end of it, so we create the space for bass, and basically there's nothing that is playing on this side here. It's just something that takes space into your mix. Now, so we're gonna start by adding Fabfilter Pro Q3. We're still gonna cut more of the low end. Then here we can also cut little bit of the high end, because this is not a lead, so that space will leave for lead. The second plugin that I add is compressor. So I like to use this. I'm gonna put the auto gain off, set the release to close to fast release. Here I'm gonna put the ratio 2 to 1. It's fine like that. Then we're just gonna put our threshold down for the dynamic range, so the lower sound will be boosted and the higher will be stopped, chopped down. That's how basically the compressor does. So here we're just gonna add some gain to bring back our third plugin I'm going to add here. I have this plugin from Slate Digital. It's called Milda Melodies. It gives rhythm that little wobble. It's like, it makes the rhythm sound better. So just listen to what it's going to do. Yeah, and maybe just add a little bit of saturation, and after that we just gonna add a reverb to create a bit space of our rhythm. Okay, since we put this to our sends, we're able to control the levels of our reverb. We can also go to it here and just cut also the low end of it. So let's play together the mix. Okay, that sounds good to me. Let's go to our sub rhythm. So we're gonna be playing it together with the main rhythm. Okay, yeah, I think we're going to try and add some amplifier effects for the sub rhythm, so it will sound a little different to the main rhythm. So let's look for waves plugins. I like to use Waves plugins. I've got good amps. Okay. So just add another amp. So when we put everything off, it sounds like that, but when we edit, so here on our sender, we're just gonna add a bit of reverb. Quite happy with that. Now let's deal with our lead. Just elevating the high end so we can have our lead. I think you can actually hear that without adding any effects on the lead, the time I put compressor and just elevate a little bit of the highs, it started sounding quite nice. So let's find a bit of an amplifier to just sweeten it so we can have that sound of lead. It's sounding much better. Let's add reverb to this lead. this is the reverb. I'm just gonna cut it a little bit. Then on the sense, we're gonna add the delay there. Let's work with bass now. This is what it sounds. Okay, first I add a compressor to it. On bass, you actually need to compress it. Yeah, so I add this JJP bass mono and I just use a preset on it, but as you can hear, it also raises a lot of noise from our bass. So the plugin I'm gonna add here is gonna be to try and suppress that noise from the bass, so it won't go away all, but it showed we want to try and cut that noise. So let's add Z noise mono. How it works, you just press lane there, it should lane all this noise. Stop, let's try to push it. As you can hear, guys, that noise that was irritating is like disappearing. So guys, yeah, just add a little bit of saturation to make our bass, to give it a lot of frequencies so it can fit with our mix. I think if you are listening, you can already hear the difference. It gives our bass that power. Okay, yeah, we are getting enough power, enough energy from the bass, but now we're also having a bit of an issue with our kick up, as you can't hear it because the bass is now taking the whole glory, because there's two. So first we're gonna try to raise our kick a little bit. Just gonna also do what called a side chain the kick to our bass. So basically we're just gonna add a compressor here. We're gonna use Cubase compressor. There it is. Add side chain, then we're gonna side chain the kick. As you can see, guys, what I was trying to do here is to just make our bass work well with our kicker, so we won't have any issues. That's why I was reducing some frequency from the bass and boost it on the kicker, and vice versa as well, doing the same with the kicker, so they can work together without fighting with one another. It's very important because they play on the same frequency. Let's just check our hi-hats here. like to always save my progress, because what happens with this computer, sometime you use a wrong plugin and it crashes everything. Then if you're not saving while you're working with your project, you may end up losing most of the stuff that you have done. So it's good to always save, as you move on. What you need to do is you just gonna come here by your main stereo output and do the final mix there. Let's do. guys, I was just doing final mixing to make sure everything glues together. I think you have seen I used a lot of ozone plugins. They are much easier to use with you, especially at the beginner. Most of the things are in preset. You just have to select what sound good for you. That's why I mostly use it. They are quicker and much easier to understand and use. At this moment, what I like to do is to listen. The common problem when we are playing this live instrument, sometimes these guitars, they are not in time. Sometimes you're playing slow than to the tempo, to the beat, you're a bit off. So how I solve that problem is on mixing, I just quantize it and try to bring it to the beat. I put 1/128 here. I want it to... Okay, so as you see, everything is being quantized to the beat. I'm quite happy with that. So this rhythm here, since it is the intro rhythm that is coming, we don't want it to play on the one side of the speaker as I pan it to the left hand side. So how I solve that problem is I use automation for it. So let's just come here and say show automation. Then here we go to standard panner. Let's try the top one. So basically what I do is I just put a point where our rhythm is beginning, like there. I put another point in front of that. Then I come here where other instrument are entering. So I just drag it down. So which means I'm panning it to the center now, where it starts on the center instead of it starting on the right. So it can play on both speakers. Yeah. So as soon as other instruments are coming in, then it goes back to its original setting of being on the left hand side. Okay, so at this point, I'm quite happy with our rough mix. So what we're going to do now, we are going to export it out of Cubase. Then we're going to import it again as a new session. As you see, our tempo is at 120. So okay, we're gonna export it. We're gonna export it as a waveform. We're just gonna put it on the desktop. Then we will bring it back here again for mastering, for a rough mastering. So okay guys, I think that's it for today's video. It's quite a long one. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. If you want me to do this kind of content again, you can also comment and Okay, we have come to an end of our video. If you found this video helpful, I suggest you subscribe if you haven't done so. And also don't forget to press that notification bell so you will be notified every time when I post a new video. If you want me to do a part 2 of this video, please leave comment below and I will do so. Thank you guys.